Good morning. How is everybody? I'm just trying to get the last information out to people that want to be in the swap, which is now officially closed. So I just sent that out this morning. If anybody's in the swap and hasn't gotten the details, let me know. Send me an email. Oh, and if Josie is here, I haven't gotten an email from you. So if you could send out an email, I do have you down from the swap, and I think I've been in contact with everybody who wants to be in the swap. So, all righty. Morning, Eileen. I see you were up shopping late last night with Colleen over at Amy's. Hi, Gigi, Dar. Morning, Helen. Carla, Janet, Diane, you guys are all here bright and early. Devin. I want to make sure I don't have anybody's address showing. Hey, Jersey. Kimberly, how's everybody today? Okay, welcome to Hangout in Art. This is a live stream with a live audience. We hang out, we work on some art projects, we share ideas. Hopefully we get inspiration from each other. This isn't a tutorial. I just share how I do my art process, and we all kind of share what we do, and it's fun. It's fun. Audience participation is encouraged. I get lots of good ideas from the people that are watching. And yeah, today, hot candy. Carla, I don't really have anything planned. I got my new Tim colors, so I thought I would play with those. I thought I'd catch you up on what I've been doing. I kind of had a busy week arting last week. I took the art challenge with Tracy Weinsaffel, and I took a class with Kathy Arbor and ended up with a couple pieces of some nice art projects. And then Sunday I went to Ingrid Ditchker's and did her open studio and worked on my art tags for the swap, which are going pretty good. I got the base worked out, and that's about it. That's about it. So what have you guys been up to? I know Colleen and Eileen have been shopping, so I think Colleen might still be sleeping. And also, I thought the tags are starting to come in. I got some tags from Pam, and I got Eileen's tags, so I'll share those with everybody today. Hey, Joy, how are you? Hi, Darla, but wanted to give, oh, thanks, Darla, that's sweet. Yeah, thanks for everybody who stops in and does the thumbs up. I appreciate that. Okay, Jersey made some fabric ruffle bit things. Cool. Janet Nash is doing some slow stitching. Oh, fun. Hey, Laura, how's your dental work going? Are you almost finished, I hope? Okay, Kimberly's going to mail hers Thursday. Good. Well, we have till September 18th, so we've got time. We've got plenty of time. I'm just really excited because just with the response of all the people that were interested, it's really, I'm happy. It'll be fun being able to share everybody's art. Okay, Diane's working on her pop of color. Hey, Linda. I saw Linda on Sunday. She was at Ingrid's with me. It's always fun to be with somebody in person, you know, after just talking online and stuff. So we had a good time. I know Eileen is on top of it. Eileen's on top of it. And here, in fact, I'll show you. I'll show you what I got from Eileen. And I just, before we came on, there were a few people I had gotten back to you, but I wasn't at my computer, so I couldn't send the details. So I just sent off the last details on the swap. If anybody else hasn't heard from me about the details, let me know. And if Josie, I think I have your email on a tag. I'm going to look that up today. I'll get that information out to you. Because you're so quick getting yours done and mailed out, Eileen. All right. The best one though was Patty, who I had Patty's tags before we even had the tags finalized. That was great. And everybody will be getting one of Patty's tags. So does anyone? No, I don't know what happened to Mary. Was she not on this morning, Candy? Okay. Oh, she overslept. I think that's the first time I ever heard that Mary overslept. I mean, that woman is on bright and early. How many days a week? She streams in the evening. She gets a day to sleep in. Hey, Lori. Okay. Good news. Yeah. All righty. Hi, Cheryl. Okay, so here's Eileen's tag. Perfect. Black and white, and her pop-up color was yellow. And then the little tag, be true. These are gorgeous. And I love how the pop-up color, and they're different. She used different backgrounds, which is fun. These are cool. These are very, very cool. And then I like the little black and white strings on the tags. I think every tag has a different background. Very cool. Oh, stop it, Laura. You're too hard on yourself. You can't back out. I just like I'm surprised my camera's not going wonky with all the black and white patterns, but that's really cool. Very nice, Eileen. Thank you. And as a little bonus, she sent me some napkins, which are adorable. And they're wrapped up in this pretty ribbon that I'm sure, used her sprays on. And then, I'll be using this in my black and white journal. This is really pretty. Some pretty painted paper. Oh, this is nice, Eileen. Very nice. Very pretty. Hey, Brooke, you're up early this morning. Yay. Aren't they cool? Brooke? Okay. I was going to call you Betty. Why would I call you Betty? Eileen's tags are awesome. And she sent some very fun napkins. Sorry if you're offended. I just think this one's really funny. It's my favorite. Let's see. I didn't open it up. Is it just? Yeah. I love it. I love it. You get up early now. That is odd. Well, enjoy the time. Even though I'm a night person, these are fun. Look at these birds. Even though I'm a night person, I think the morning is pretty. I love these birds. They're so fun. These are going to make great pages. Look at these guys. I may put, okay. And then one more. These are so cute. They're adorable. Look at these guys. Aren't they fun? They are adorable. Okay, Cheryl is working on tag 2. Yay, Cheryl. I know, these birds are great. With their little hats. I love them. I love them. These will be fun to work with. Aren't they cute, Helen? These are awesome. So yeah, so I got that from Eileen. Let me get her stuff together, and then I'll show you Pam's tags. So it's really fun when I open the package and see everybody's tags. They're awesome. Okay. So I am going to... Oh, don't rethink your tags. Everybody, no pressure on everybody. Everybody's too critical of themselves. Just do your tags, get them out to me. They're all going to be awesome. Okay, so we've got that. And then now we have Pam's. Let me open hers. I don't want to get her email on here, or her her address on here. Okay, but her envelope, I love how she just stamped the outside. She's got some cool stamps. That's not going to stay. So, all right, so here's the envelope, which I thought was very fun. So I want to be careful when I open this up so I can use the stamps. I mail the package with that. Oh, Jersey, we'll get that to the post office. Hey, Julie. Get that to the post office, because my mail's hit or miss. Some my email I get in a day, some it takes a little bit longer. So, alrighty. They will. All the tags are going to be awesome. I cannot wait. All right, Pam's opened up. I just want to cut along the top. I'm streaming, Kev. What? Yes. Hey, could you hand me a protein drink?
Huh? Yeah.
Protein drink?
You got your beans in?
Yeah.
Which one?
Huh?
The almond one or the fruity one?
The almond one. Okay. Thank you. All right, that's my breakfast for this morning. Okay, let's see what Pam sent. Fun. Oh, wow. Pam, these are awesome. Okay, thanks for hosting. Including tag for you. The folders just for presentation and not intended to be used in your pocket. Okay. Give us some nail stripping tape, but you know. We won't. I know my nails are finally growing out. Okay, yeah. And I will when these are ready to mail out, I'll let everybody know what the shipping is, and you can just PayPal me, which will be fun. And here's Colleen. I'll pop her in here. And oh good, I can try we can play around with making the screens different sizes. Morning, Colleen.
I was on the phone. I finally got through the doctors. I got a bunch of sinus happening and not feeling too great.
Oh,
I'll be here with you till about 11:30.
okay, sounds good. Hope you, oh, I
Sorry
know.
about that. I just feel like crud.
I know, I know the allergy. We get alerts every day. You're not that far from me. I know it's been really bad.
Yeah, it's like yesterday I felt like crud and I thought maybe I'd feel better today, and yeah, still don't feel any better.
Well, hopefully we can do something that'll give you some relief.
Right? That would be nice.
Yeah. Well, just hang out. Don't, hang out and have fun. Don't get stressed, don't be stressed or feel like you have to do anything. I'm just happy to have you here, just to have another eyes in chat, but
Yeah.
All
Those
right.
are really interesting you have in front of you.
I know. Did you see Eileen's?
Eileen's what?
Tab. Oh, let me show you really quick.
Oh, sorry, I just got in here. I was on the phone.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay.
The long line of being on hold and all that nonsense.
Oh, I know. Okay, so here's Eileen's. They came yesterday. Aren't those cool?
Wow, those are cool.
I know, and each very cool. I love them. And now I'm just showing Pam's. She said these are just for presentation. So she put hers in a little pocket, which, these are cool. Okay, so here. She made like a little pocket, and then on the inside, there's a little tiny thing of washi tape. This folder die is from Elizabeth Craft Designs, butterfly pocket insert. The stamp on this pocket are from Lost Coast Designs and Viva Las Vegas stamps. My tags were created with Sizzix Tag Collection, stamps, paper artsy, eclectic, EM61, rubber moon, dots, name unknown. Oh, this is nice to have all the names of the stamps. Digital background and panel. Ink was archival watering can and created by Queen Pam. This is awesome. And wait till you see this.
Wow.
Isn't that cool?
That does look cool. I have that die, and I love how she did the stamp the paper that's in. Is that all stamped?
Yeah, it's all stamped. And then she wrote down the stamps that she used. And she used watering can, so it's like kind of a grayish. It's really, really pretty.
I love the watering can. And how did she do the washi?
It's just a tiny little thing of washi tape for everybody. It's like 1/100th of an inch thick. It's really cool. With a little bee for everybody. Isn't that cute?
That is adorable.
It is. That was sweet. See, this is the fun thing when everybody gets everybody else's and just all the different ideas and the inspiration you get from everybody. And then here's her card. And then this is up on top. And then just on the back, created by Queen Pam with her stamp. I like your stamp. That's cool. Isn't that cute?
Yes, I love the acetate.
I know. These are awesome, Pam. I love everybody's.
That is so cool. I love that, Pam.
I know. And just the fun ideas. And see, this is what's fun. Everybody's is different. Everybody's is unique. And we all get to see everybody's art. I love this.
Oh, me too.
Very nice. Thank you, Pam. And this is a really cute idea. This is a very cute idea with the So you have this die, Colleen?
I do.
Oh wow. I like the I like how it's the cutout.
The cutout is so cute.
That's really cute. I have never seen
I
this.
like the way she used it though.
I do too.
Stamping on it and stuff. I like the way she used it.
I do too. Very cool. Very cool. Okay, so this goes in here. This is so fun. This is so fun. And I think the whole pocket, because I think what I might do, let's see. Let me get my thing out. All right, let me get my book out, my tag book out. So this would be a good one. This might be a good one just to like clip on the page. Like I might clip it on one of my pages.
A little off camera.
Oh, sorry about that.
It's okay.
My camera must have moved. Okay.
There you go.
So yeah, I think what I might do is I'll take a little clip.
Wow, I'm impressed, Eileen. Everybody can see it. She actually makes stuff and buys stuff. I'm glad we did.
And I love seeing everybody's style. All right, so here's a little. So here, like on hers, I mean, let's see. Like this kind of matches with the gray. I like it on here.
It does match your binder nicely.
So it does fit. It does fit in the pocket if you want to put it in the pocket if you're doing the whole pocket thing. But then you can, I like it, just clipped on the side like that. So you can see, you don't have to use the pocket.
Yeah, they
clip it on the side. And then, cool. Very, very cool.
That's a cool idea. I like the little paper clip.
All right. So the fun thing about hosting the swap, I get to pick the tag that I want. But now I don't know which one to pick.
Woo. She gets to pick.
Okay. Ooh. I'm going to pick that one. Okay. So now, and then this one. I think. Ooh, this. There. Very cool. So won't this be fun if you guys are doing the pocket thing?
I like Peggy sticking out of the pocket.
I know.
Peggy.
I know.
Thank you, Carla.
I think this is going to be so much fun. This is a little ATC I got from a woman in my open studio group, which I thought was cool. She gave me that. I got this from Xandra. These are ones I made. So it's been fun filling up these little pockets. So I can't wait to get everybody's tags to put in here.
Oh, that's a very cute card. Or for a tag for our ATC.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's fun. So thank you, Pam and Eileen. I think these are all going to go up on my dining room table. And that's where I'm going to sort everything out and keep them completely separate from down here. All right. So these go here. All right. So the tags, I've been working on the whole tag thing. Hopefully everybody has their information. It is officially closed. If you have any questions, please email me. And it's KathleenBerg59@gmail.com. Make sure you put the 59. Oh, yes. Eileen has some napkins for you. I'm going to put them in your cart, in your tags, Colleen. She has some napkins for you. These cute little birds. Are you there? Colleen? Oh, I'll show her when she gets back. She's muted right now. She might be on the, I'll show him when she gets back, Eileen. Okay, so that's one of the things. I've been working on the tags. If anyone has questions, please let me know. And then I also...
Sorry about that. I had to go right now and grab some Advil. Okay.
So here, Eileen sent napkins for you.
Oh,
aren't these cute? There's one more too.
Oh, look at those owls.
They're there's one more bird.
Oh, are they bird? Oh my God, there's a few.
Bird. Let's see that one.
Oh, those are such fun napkins.
And this one. And then here's Eileen's message to you. You've got this, Colleen. Oh, and I didn't even see this. You know who makes
Oh
these
my
napkins?
God.
Holy crap. They're holy crap napkins. Aaron Smith.
I like those napkins.
Isn't that funny? You got this.
I like them.
They are adorable.
I'm gonna make that my motto. I'm gonna change my channel name.
Okay, so last week I did the Tracy Weinzaffel Art Challenge, where she comes on every day and shows you her process. And we do, like, the first day we did the drawing, then we added the color, then we added the detail, then we did the shadowing. So after the whole week, you'd end up with a finished piece of art. And this is done in watercolor. And then I did some of my highlighting and embellishing with my Poscas. So this is the one I did day to day with her. And in the middle of the week, I was having so much fun, I did one of my own. So that's one of the things I worked on last week, which was kind of fun.
That is fun. I started and I kind of veered away from it and I changed it. And I gotta go back and watch what I was supposed to do now.
That's the whole thing. Because she had said at one point during the thing, she's like, Joe, if you know, there's people that are saying, oh, it doesn't look like yours. She's like, that's wonderful. That's great. You want to make it your own, you know? So she doesn't expect it to be exactly like hers.
There's lots of people here today. Hi, Happy Diane and Lori and Linda. I'm trying to say hi.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, there's tons here today, guys.
Everybody was here early, too. Okay, so I did that. And then the other thing I worked on, Kathy Arbor has her...
here with the fun paper.
Yeah. Kathy Arbor has her monthly classes that she does. Check her out on YouTube, and she has 3 different tiers. I'm in her top tier, so every month I get a live class with Kathy. And this month we worked on, here, let me fix my camera. This is the finished piece of art I had from her class.
I absolutely love that. That turned out so cool. I loved everyone's. Lena's looked really good too, and she did it.
I know. I can't just wait to see. Couple other people were in the class. I can't wait to see what they do. But we started. She just had us. This is all done with acrylic paint, and then I finished mine off with Poscas. It was because I have all those Poscas. It went really nice over the acrylic paint. But she just brought us through step by step, doing the layers. You know, it went through the ugly stage, and she just said, keep going, keep going. And then I ended up making my own stencil. She had a stencil from the Crafters Workshop. I actually went on, got some clip art, and then kind of redesigned it, and then cut this out on my Pazzles machine.
I was wondering how you did that. Look at you, clip art and pazzling. Look, you technical. Send me one because I don't know how to do any of that.
Yeah, because I will, because it was, this is a different one. I did make a smaller one. I resized one, but I made a couple different sizes because I was kind of playing around. I'll send you this one, Colleen. I'll send you the bigger one. How's that? Or I can cut a smaller one.
Send me the bigger one. I do everything big. That sounds good.
Okay, so I just played around with that. So that's how I did this. But this was all the black was colored in with Posca, and then I went over with the white Poscas. And I actually used the Posca for the black and white, which I hadn't used yet because I wasn't sure how they were going to turn out.
Just to sell them. Maybe be burping. Joan said, Brooke said that Eileen should put her things in the shop, her napkins and her folders, and get Etsy.
She has so much stuff. She really should. Now where's my black and whites?
Clear my throat.
Uh-oh, I didn't put them away. Well, here, let me show you what I used in a different color. I used the Posca brush pens.
Oh, okay. I have a few of those. I don't like them as well as the regular tip, but for this, that probably was quite nice.
I feel the same way. I didn't really like them either. I'm like, well, what am I going to use them for? So I actually used. See, my problem is I never put stuff away where it goes. Okay, so what I used, I have the big Posca, this big thick one.
Uh-huh.
So after I, did this top part in a smaller Posca, I used this to color in the whole bottom in black, and it went so fast.
Oh, I always wondered you do the fat markers besides mark making. That's clever.
That covered in the whole.
And it was probably smoother than if you would have used paint and a brush.
Yes.
So.
Yes. And I knew that I was going to go over it in the white. So I don't have the white one. But this is what they look like.
I keep burping.
These are the Posca brush pens. And this is actually a brush, like a paintbrush. And there is acrylic paint inside. But what this was good for, this one's silver. I don't have the paint in it. I just sat outside. It was so nice over the weekend.
That one might be different. Mine looks different now.
And just sat and did this. And put the color in. I made it, I covered it up more here, had it more blended here. And then I went back over with the black one. And and then kind of softened the white part up here, got it to blend in. And that was it. It was just really a fun project. And Kathy Arbor walked us through step by step how to do it. And then we ended up with this with a nice piece of art in my art journal.
I had some. I'm looking. Mine, if I did, it doesn't look like that. Seems like mine looks different.
Okay, because there's these are the brush ones. But then there's also, there's different sizes. There's also, okay, here's the blue one.
I'm looking. Luckily, I didn't like them. I used them or pitched them. They didn't look like that.
Okay, well then there's these two that have the metal tip.
I'm sick and hallucinating.
Yeah, because there are the really thin ones that have like the metal tip. Maybe it was those, Colleen.
Maybe it was.
Ones that are kind of like the Diane Reevesley ones. These work really good, actually.
Mm-hmm.
These are like the ultra fine point.
It's not important. I'm just going to drive myself crazy. It's not important. Like I said, I just drive myself nuts. That turned out really nice. So I really like it.
And it was a fun project to do because I loved all the layering and all the color. So that was fun. And I could have kept going. And at that point, I really liked the whole piece without covering it up. And I'm like, oh. So I did take a picture of it. And then, I followed through with the lesson and I'm really happy with what came out. But I do want to go back. I think I want to go back and make a bigger one without covering it up and then do another one covering it up with a different pattern, I think. So, all right.
Yeah, Eileen said you own 99% of the company.
I wish I did. I just own their pens. I wish I had stock.
Oh, my doggies have had sinus. Oh, the sinus.
Jeannie, hey, Elaine.
How's the sinus?
All right. So that's what I've been up to. That's what I did last week. So it was fun. I feel like I did a lot of art last week. The tag swap's going really good. Oh, look at that boy. Let's practice and switch
He's not
the.
going to look up. He's going to be just looking down because he doesn't realize he's on camera.
I love that we can do this.
Say hi. You look up? This is one of them. That's
Is it Bandit or Smokey?
This is Bandit. He's a Jack Russell.
Hey,
Y'all
Bandit.
probably recognize his markings, so.
I usually don't see him. Oh, there, now I can tell it's him.
Look up. And the rest of
From that angle.
He's reading chat at my iPad there. Anyway,
okay.
He's doing good. He got a shot and stuff last week, and like I said, I think we're just like an allergy house here, including the dogs is flared up too.
Yeah, it's been bad. So the dogs are better?
Yeah, he's still licking, but at least it's not infected. I think the shot and the pills are helping to keep his paws from getting infected, which is the important part. Then they got to take a bunch of other junk, you know what I mean? They lick and they lick and they lick.
I know.
So I keep giving them baths and brushing them and, doing what I can. And yeah.
Now, somebody told me, like, do like the baby wipes, like the allergy-free baby wipes when they come in to wipe off their paws, and that helps too.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, because then it's easy. You're not like,
I've been limiting how much he goes out to, like, doggy door open all the time like I normally do, so that way he won't.
He's not as itchy.
He's not as out as much because I know it's outside allergies for all of us. So
yeah, it's on the grass and all that kind of stuff.
You know it. And he is really cute. He just won't look up because he doesn't realize he's supposed to look up.
Bandit, you're so handsome.
Thank you.
You're so handsome.
Smiling, you can't see it. He smiles. I love when he smile.
I know, I do too.
The little grins on. You only see it on the side of the little face. When they're happy and they're grinning, and the little smile like perks up over here. Because dogs like he'll get that. This will come wait when he's smiling, like it's like that, and it's hilarious.
I know, and you can kind of tell in their eyes too. They just kind of perk up.
Yeah, I'm gonna put you down, okay?
So what have you been up to?
I'll tell you what I've got.
Ooh, I like it.
Smokey, I think, is at the window. He's at the window, like, so that's his watch window in there. So that's what I've gotten done. Like I said, this is nothing. I kind of started. I did a couple versions. I didn't like the rose. I'm just not a big fan of not the actual flower, but drawing roses. And then I kind of went with feathers and stuff. And then I was like, then I kind of went with, this is acrylic. This is just some Prima watercolor. And I don't even know. Now I know this is not where she was at. That's where I went off on my own little thing.
But you know what, Colleen? You should post that on the challenge. She'll love that. That is awesome.
Yeah, I just kind of went. I don't know why I just started. I guess I was just got ideas as I was working on it, and then see that was like my first one, and then I was like. Did that one with the roses, and then I didn't like the rose. It looked weird. I was like, that don't look right. And then I was like, then I just did a bunch of practice flowers, and then actually the one I had the hardest time with was this one. What? How? So then I just so then I went through all the ones I made, and I cut out the one I like. And then I left the crappy ones out, and I guess I'll just glue these down on the other things. So instead of like this one, I like that rose better than my other rose.
Oh, that rose is awesome.
Problem is, I didn't like my roses. I really don't know what I'm doing, obviously, but but that one was somewhat decent. And then I did, so I just cut out the ones I liked, and most of the ones I didn't like was this one.
Now, see, I think that turned out cool.
And so I altered it, and that was what I did. And then I did this one, and then I was happier when I got rid of the rose.
I like it. I love the blue and the black. the blue, black, and white.
That's what I did for class. I'm like, I actually probably should take maybe the rose one I don't like and just go back and at least do what she did and on one of them. It's terrible. I just kept going, this is what it's supposed to be.
Well, that's hers, but like she said, she wants you to make it your own. I love that. You know what you could do, Colleen? It would be awesome. Make a copy of that, the blue, the black, and the white. Make it into a tag. That could be your tag.
That might be better than the tags I'm making.
No.
Bad idea.
That is, I just like that. I like that whole style.
Oh, thank you. Hi, Peggy. I'm glad you're enjoying your family in Boston.
Oh, Peggy's back. Oh, she's still there, but she's here. Yay.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's where I'm at on it. And I'm like, it's not even close to hers. And what I originally did is, hi Johnny, is I colored this in with marker. So if I did it with Sharpie, I Sharpie this in. And then I was trying to paint over the Sharpie and realized it doesn't really like it. So I went in and recovered it with paint. Acrylic paint, and then my blobs still don't look great, but I was looking on Instagram and someone had done something like this and I liked it, so I decided to just throw it in there and try it. And so that's where I got the class. I made I was throwing all these away. I was like, I hate them. And then I did this one and I was throwing them all away and I was so mad and I was like, this sucks. So,
but you know what though? I mean, the first one, because you've never done that before.
Yeah.
So it's not gonna, the first time you do it, it's not gonna turn out.
I decided to whack on them and just keep the ones I like, and then just I could always just add these on to other collages. And so it's weird to draw with the Sharpie too. It's very odd to draw. I mean, she didn't say you had to, but I understand why.
Right, you're committed.
You're committed, but yeah, that was also weird because I am used to drawing with a pencil only because I'm not very good at it. So, but I do want to get better at it. But anyway, so that after I made it my kind of different, my own, I liked it better than all the lines.
It's not hers.
Yeah. All that, but again, it was hers that inspired me to do it. So
right, that's why I did this one. Like this one is more, I wanted to do one like hers just to do it, so it has all the stuff on it.
Really good.
This is mine, where it doesn't have as much. It just has polka dot background and the flowers are more plain. So it's giving us inspiration and then us going with it,
Yeah.
So, but it was fun. I thought it was fun. Organizing
is always challenging, Pink. That's the struggle we all have, is keeping organized. So all my little buttons came that I got from Cass.
Oh, look at those buttons.
And yeah, so I put them all, I took out my threads I had in here and add them in here. So Eileen got some too, the big, the small. They're all really pretty and they're neat because they're wood and they're really lightweight. They're lighter weight than a normal button, which is really nice. And none of them are alike. They are all different. Super lightweight. I mean, super duper lightweight.
That's nice. That's nice when you're using them on art pages and stuff like that. And
yeah, they're not thick either. They're not too thick. They're not really too thick, and they're very lightweight. So you could put a bunch of these on an art journal page and never weigh it down. Like you would think it would have a weighty spot, and it does not. I think for mixed media artists, these are fabulous because they're not heavy, and they're also so cute and pretty, like that one with the turquoise and yellow. So,
Oh, they're so cool.
yeah, they're very fun. So this we had to blame on Kathy Arbor. I'm glad she bought these. These are neat because I didn't see them.
I know. Kathy Arbor has become quite the enabler. You know,
I
she
know.
started with the books. Now we've got some buttons.
I got the buttons. They're nice. And I got the pins, the black pins, and the silver and white, and the silver pins and the gold pins that she had too the other day. So
those are the pens. I was wondering, you said you got your pens. I wasn't sure which pens you were talking about.
yeah, I didn't buy the white ones, but I bought the silver, gold pack and the black pack. And the black one works really nice. And I was really sold when she said I could put it over acrylic. I was like sold.
Yes, Amy, I'll get the link for you for the buttons. Those were on Amazon, right?
These were on Amazon, yes.
Okay.
They're really cute. Like none of them are. I think what's really fun is that there's none two alike. You're not getting dupes.
What are the craft buttons, Colleen? Do you remember what they were?
Let me see.
I don't think I ordered mine. Oh, craft buttons, assorted bulk. I bet that's it.
It's
I found them.
Okay. FORAINEAM as the person makes them.
Oh, I have
400 pieces mixed wooden buttons in bulk.
Oh, for how much?
For $10.79.
Okay, because here it is. Here it is. There's a bunch of different ones. Hold on. All right, and then I can order these. All right, copy. And paste.
Yeah, so you can put these on fabric, put these on paper. I guess I love that they're lightweight. I absolutely love that they're lightweight.
I don't think that fit.
Look, it's got hearts. How cute is that? That one even got hearts on it. That one looks like a picnic fabric. And yeah, they're all adorable. So I'm going to keep them in this glass jar. I got it, Hobby Lobby, with the little eyelashes. So I can look at them.
I hate when the link is too long.
Right? Someone did put in the chat because I grabbed it when I was at Cass's.
I know, and I just put it in, and I think it didn't work. Let's see. Oh, maybe. Let's see. Oh, it did work. It did work. All right.
Oh, the price of the buttons went up. Were they cheaper before? Everybody bought them and then they raised it. Mine was $2.79. I thought they were originally $8 or $9. I think every time we find something, we all go buy it. Amazon raises it,
and then they raise the price. I know, that stinks. Okay, that link does work.
Yeah, these were the pens I got. They're like these. And these were the markers. They're gel pens. Okay,
I did see those.
Yeah, they do work nicely. These work really nicely over acrylic, which is awesome. So I usually end up using these, the food pens, a lot of times because they work over acrylic, but the food pen is not fine. And I like that this is a fine pen.
Okay, so let's.
You know what I mean? And that's why I liked it, was kind of sold, because I use the food pen all the time because it goes over acrylic. But like if you want a fine line, now you have a fine line that works over acrylic. So
that's what those are, because I had tried getting pens like that before. It wasn't that brand, and none of them worked. They worked for like, a couple. I wrote a couple lines, and then they stopped working.
Yeah, because once they get gunked up, they're
right.
They're no good. So
All right, I'll have to try those.
It's like, I think the black pens were pretty reasonable, honestly. I was surprised how cheap they were. So, oh yeah, and then this. Sorry. I got the lunch. I got my order from Joggles, and I bought 2 stencils to get the free shipping. So
Oh, cool. Those are cool stencils.
yeah,
Oh,
so we got the orange, the whatever this is, sparkling campfire
crackling campfire
set.
Yeah.
And now you got to buy the pens separate.
The pen.
The pen's not included. I think it was Jersey asked if the pen was included. And I was like, that's a good question. And it's not.
No, it's not in there.
Now you gotta buy the pens. He just teased us, giving us the pens the first time. So you get the oxide spray, the stain spray, the distress ink refill for this one, and then you get the oxide. I think it's this oxide refill and some paint and embossing. And then you got free washi, which I have this one. This is Nina Wakely, but I don't have those. So I got those, and yesterday, and I got three of them. So I picked out 2, and of course I had to get Dreamcatcher. So if you use the 400 buttons, you'll end up with 46 as well. Make button fabric swatches, right? Oh, don't get a pen, Laura. Don't you feel gypped now?
I know. I have a feeling they will be giving those pins away because they were $4.99.
Okay, what did you buy? What did you buy, Amy?
I think she got the buttons.
The buttons. Yeah, the buttons. The buttons are so stinking cute. Oh, that was nice, Devin. And I can't even put up an Amazon link. Who created the August Art Journal Challenge? I am new.
That was Tracy Weinzapfel. And let me get her Facebook page for you. I'll get her Facebook page, and you can get all the information there. She's also on Instagram, and she has YouTube videos. But her live videos and challenges go up through Facebook.
Wow. I didn't know your Amazon was closed in Sweden, Miss Gigi. That stinks.
What was that? Amazon closed where?
In Sweden. Miss Gigi said she can't wait till it opens again. Their Amazon's closed.
I didn't know it opened because I had been going through Germany and England. I didn't know I didn't know they had opened one in Sweden.
Wow.
Yeah, try going through Germany and England, or I don't know if the EU has a specific one. All right, here is.
Now I knew it was meant with love. I knew that. We all like to enable one another. I like the buttons and stuff. I like everybody to share. If I don't buy it right away, I'll at least put it in my cart for later.
Okay, here is Tracy Weinzapfel. That's her Facebook page. You can get all the information on her Facebook page. Follow her there, and she does have a subscription, which is open now. It'll be open. It's a yearly subscription, and then she does special videos and classes, and then periodically she does these challenges that are available to everybody.
Did you put it in?
Yeah.
Why is it
I
not
thought I did.
Oh, I see it now. It finally went through. I guess I'm on a delay. Okay, I see it.
So it was $10 for the art challenge. We ended up with 6 probably 6 days where she was on for about an hour, just talking, sharing ideas, giving instruction. It was actually, I didn't do it yet. There was a pumpkin drawing she did on
Can't
the
wait to
last
do
day.
the pumpkin. The pumpkin looks so cute. I saw everybody's pumpkins on Facebook.
I know. I want to do the pumpkin. I ran out of, I didn't have time on Saturday, but for $10, you got like 6 hours of Tracy sharing what she does. So it was, I thought it was well worth the money.
Oh, it was.
Yeah, it was fun. It was
a really reasonable class. I can't complain about the price, that's for sure. It's really reasonable.
Oh my gosh, when Colleen and Eileen buy at Amy's, we have a new name to log into. Chickleen. Oh my God, they're a couple now. Chickleen. That is so funny. You should have like a shopping account called that, an enabler account. Oh, you guys are funny.
That was funny. Eileen always is funny.
Okay, so you're gonna use your new colors.
I'm gonna
do the same.
I'm gonna do some play since I'll be here till 11. Only about 30 more minutes. I'm gonna just do this, and I know. Oh, I better put on some gloves. I'm good at Dr. Orange Fingers.
Like, I've never seen this before.
Let's see what's wrong with her.
Her hands are orange. Oh, I did get my Spellbinders binders from where did we order them from? Scrapbooks.com.
Oh yeah, no, I actually ordered them from their website.
Spellbinders.
I haven't got mine yet.
And you know how we said, oh, the inserts aren't in there?
Yeah,
they are.
They are in there.
For that price, they were in there.
Well, oh my gosh.
I know.
I ordered 3 per binders, and now I'm going to have 4 sets per binder.
Oh my gosh, I know.
I didn't know that. Yeah, I was like, well, I guess it makes sense.
Mm-hmm. So that was really a good price. Spellbinders has these, I think, at the best price.
They do. $4.79.
Is that what it was? I knew it was for something.
We paid $12 originally, so yeah, that's a really good price.
Oh yeah, they aren't in alcohol inks, are they, Eileen? Huh.
Oh yeah, you're right. Because we got we got alcohol ink with the last one. Is it this? No, this is oxide.
No, that's the oxide.
Yeah, that's right. You guys he's gonna make us pay for those separate.
I think
like
so.
The pins. It's I guess we're paying for those separate.
Pins and alcohol inks are separate. Okay. All right, I think I'm gonna try mine on my jelly plate.
Were the blue ones, and was there alcohol ink with that one? No, I don't remember.
I don't think so. I've got mine right here. Hold on.
I make sure I don't jab and stab the bottle open. Done that before.
All right.
Stabbing the bottle, making a big old mess. We get something.
No. The only thing that's different is we got the pin, but there was no alcohol ink in here either.
I wonder why he's not doing that, because alcohol inks are fun. They're messy, but they're fun.
Yeah, I don't know. Unless I bet you he'll bring out where you can buy all the alcohol inks together in a set or something.
I guess that's maybe alcohol ink is too taste specific, maybe, you know what I mean? Like people, maybe not everybody uses them.
Right, or maybe manufacturing is so different. That's like a completely different setup. Who knows?
That's true. When you throw the alcohol in with it, that's a good point.
Yeah. Okay, let me see if I have another box. I'm going to get my jelly plate out. I'm going to try mine on my jelly plate.
I know. I normally don't care about going around. Like I normally have stained hands and nails too, but from sprays and whatever else we're doing. But I don't want the doctors to think it's just neck up, people. Neck up. Just sinus. Just sinus. Okay.
This pack, Gigi, we got at Joggles. Joggles.com. If that's what you're talking
And
about.
I think scrapbook.com has them now. If you can't get, I don't know if Joggle ships to Sweden or not. Or, yeah, I don't know who ships where. Yeah, so now I think we first got them. Joggles was the first to get them. And I think Scrapbook has them now. But I don't know if they have them separately or a group bundle like Joggles. That I'm unsure about.
Oh, Colleen CB said she looked like a blue Smurf yesterday.
What were you doing yesterday, CB? You look like a Smurf. I've been a Smurf way too many times.
Oh, I know.
Blue's always the worst.
I'll never forget. My son was in town and we were going out to dinner and we went to a hockey game and he's like, "Oh, you need to wash your hands before we go out." I'm like, "I did wash my hands. It won't come off."
I did.
I did. This is as good as it gets. Spray the new one.
Eileen, have you used yours?
Okay, Johnny needs us to show her how to use the sprays.
Hi, Karen.
Get your sprays. I'll do mine since Colleen's doing hers in her journal. I'll do mine on my gel plate. It's just, you got to use them and then get a feel for them and then do different distances with your stencil. It's a lot of fun play figuring out, but we'll help you with them, Johnny. It's just a lot of fun play is the best way. And also too,
I figured on a piece of computer paper and it's cool. Look, and I rubbed my glove over it.
Yeah, just use some like computer paper. Get some inexpensive paper to play with.
Yeah.
If you have really detailed stencils, this is a big plus. You put a light spray on the back of your stencil, stick it down on your paper. That way the spray doesn't bleed underneath. Because the sprays are watery, they'll bleed underneath. And I find I just do like light layers until I get the color I want. All right. Let me get my jelly plate.
This one's the oxide spray, and so if you spray some water on it, it kind of disperses the color a little bit. It doesn't work that way with the spray stain, but it does. And of course, they will run too because they're water soluble. So, but I mean, it does change the color. If you like the way spraying it, it looks more orange and less red.
All right, so what I'm going to use my 110 cardstock, which I get at Staples. That's what I like for jelly plating. It is a little bit thicker. When I'm doing painty papers that I know I'm going to collage with, I'll use something thinner like rice paper or tissue or printer paper.
I'm going to go get my light. It could be laying over here somewhere.
Michelle, you can get them where's my crackly campfire? You can get the crackly campfire. You can get it as a kit if you want all of them. I think it's around $37.50 or something at Joggles, or you can buy them all separate. So it is a pretty good deal getting the kit. All right, so Colleen used that. I'll use the regular distress spray.
glue. Sorry for glue, but
Oh, my nails must be getting harder because I can actually break the plastic. Usually my nails are so thin they bend. I know, I do too. It's like perfect for fall.
now if you don't want it to run like I just did, don't drown it in water. I'm just playing. So
Yeah.
if you're doing something specific, don't do what I did.
Okay, and then you could always do the paper towel thing too.
Yeah, I'm just playing.
The Diane Reevesley paper towels soak up the extra, but then I feel like it soaks up so much of the spray.
I have a hard time rolling it up with the paper towels. I'm like you, getting rid of the getting rid of it all. You just put down like it's such a waste of money.
Okay.
So I guess you can see it. Actually, it's a good example here, like on the edge. See how it's like really light orange here, and then it looks really red there. It looks real, light orange there. So you can see the color variation. And you see some of the circles look orange with the red on top. It's really pretty. I mean, when you throw it there, see the little circles on top? That's what kind of happens when you throw. You can see the variations of color. I had a pumpkin stencil. Handy dandy. That would have been good to have. I think I have some Halloween stuff. I don't think I have a pumpkin stencil.
Okay, Tambit, she bought her reinker in Crackling Campfire. She wanted to paint with it. It's a stunning color and fun to play with. I know.
Oh, you painted with it. Cool.
Okay, so here it is.
So when you're painting with it, are you taking the bottle and painting like this, or are you using a brush?
Oh, good question.
Or both, because this has a little shaker thingy in it. I'm just curious. You'll find out I'm very nosy. I ask a lot of questions.
So if you just want to get color all over your paper, you can just spray it on your jelly plate.
With a paintbrush. Okay.
I love how vibrant this color is. All right, let me do a cleanup print to get all this stuff off of here. Bye, Jilly. Have a good one.
Bye, Gelli. You guys said this color looks good together. I'm not so sure about that. To me, it just looks a little yucky. I don't know if I care for that. Just my honest opinion, it looks like gray mud. So I don't know. I like gray, but this is muddy gray brown. I don't know what product specifically he used that made it look good, but I think
maybe the acrylic paint, and you let each layer dry. That way, it doesn't.
Yeah, I say it looks really gross. I think it's a gray. It's a gray. It's grays and browns and black.
Yeah, I think you have to.
It's pretty awful.
Yeah, you can't mix them. The blue and the orange you can't mix. But I think if you can dry it and then layer them with the acrylic, they shouldn't be too bad.
All right. I'm gonna find my sponges.
All right, I'm gonna clean off my plate.
Where are my sponges? The other room.
All right, since I'm using the 12 by 12.
Okay, there you go. There's the link to however you're supposed to do it right. I apparently did not do it right. That is ugly.
All right, I'm going to use cardstock.
Bye, Peggy. See you later.
Bye, Peggy. Have fun.
I mean, even if you're going to go with the acrylic's going to fill in the white. I don't know. I don't know, people. I think it's ugly. Maybe it's just me, but it's ugly. Even with I don't like it. I guess I just don't like it. Maybe it's just me.
It could be you don't like that color combination.
I don't like it. No.
Because I saw a card too that I like the two colors together, but see, those are mixed and they're making mud. The blue
Well,
is
it's
not
also
gray.
just really blah. I mean, it's just blah. It just looks like gray stuck on top of orange. It just, oh gosh.
See, now Tim had said it's beautiful. I think it's just not your jam.
Yeah, I look at this and I think, my God, this is terrible.
Hey, Patty.
This is terrible. Not my jam.
Ooh, this is a great. My plate's going to be pretty clean.
Hi, Patty.
Except for the edges.
Let's see.
That's
Try.
interesting.
It's going to
Huh.
do this.
All right. Now.
Embossing thing.
All right. Let's do. All right. So I'm going to do. The acrylic is pretty thin. That distress paint. It's really fluid. Yeah, it's fluid acrylic paint. That would be why. All right. And it is fluid. So I think Tim Holtz should make a not fluid acrylic paint.
Oh, yeah, heavy body.
Yeah, more of a heavy or just a medium body, because this is pretty watery on the jelly plate. Let's see what happens though. Okay, so here's that. Oh, thanks, Patty. We love everybody in our chat. They're all so nice. Oh, you got the glaze out.
Yeah, I'm going to try that down the corner. Then, I know I'm going to love the glaze because I love all the other glazes.
All right, all right, so here's the blue. That is cool, though. I do like that background. So with the looser, and this is what happens if you do a heavy.
Maybe you need to do the blue first and then the orange.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
Instead of the orange and the blue, because I know I don't like this combo.
I'm going to let it dry and then maybe do a stencil with spray. Or no, what I'll do is I'll do a stencil with the fluid. Let me clean off my plate so it doesn't pick up, the orange doesn't pick up the blue. See, this should be pretty mixed together with the white.
I knew I love glaze. The glaze will look cool. I wonder how to. You could put the glaze and the pumpkin on the pumpkin with Tracy.
Oh, this would be good for the background for the pumpkin.
Yeah, I was saying you could take the like
The glaze on top of it.
yeah, lay it on top of it, or like fill in the flowers with the liquid, and then you could make some of the parts of the pumpkin shiny.
Ooh. Oh, that'll be cool.
If y'all can see that, but there, that's a good idea. There you can tell that. So there's the glaze. It's shiny. It's cool. I love the glaze. The glaze has made me like embossing all over again, because I really never liked it as much as everybody else, but I love it now with the glaze.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you weren't a big embosser before.
No, I never was, even when I did scrapbooking, and I never was into that. And I don't really do card making much. So, all right, I'm liking that. Where's that? What is it? Right in front of me, and I don't see it.
I like doing jelly prints on two sides of my paper, and then I use them as journal pages. It's easy to make a journal when it's printed on both sides. Alrighty.
Oh, I better put it in with my other powders. That's why I'm not seeing it. Now let's do the blue over this orange with the embossing.
We did switch sides. Okay. I know you can't see this, but this has like a really pretty light blue color on it. And then some of the crusty bits are starting to come up on the edges. So that was just to clean this. All right. So now let me get a Jack, no bark. No bark. So the distress paint isn't really bright. I'm going to do a couple different things on here, I think.
Interesting.
What's that?
It's a powerful orange, though. I do think the blue has to go first. I definitely decided that.
All right.
See, like I did where I see where the blue is in the orange, and then there's the blue. It shows up more when it's just got the specks.
Yeah.
It through it, but when you get up into this area, it just disappears. But it's okay with the splashes.
See, it's the splashes of blue on top of the orange, or vice versa.
Yeah, but like when you really mix the two, it like here, it's just a dark spot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can see this is orange. It just makes this ugly dark spot, and then this down here looks kind of cool. So I like the orange splatters on the blue, but I don't like the blue mix. That's really yucky. So I like the way the blue down first, the orange splashed on top.
Okay, so that's where I think, and this is something I have avoided on purpose. It's like the whole color theory thing, which colors play well together and which don't. So orange and blue don't mix well together.
I don't know. I'll have to watch the video later and see how he made these two. Other thing I could think of is with the blue down first and with the enamel at least. Or the orange splatters are down there, but it wasn't over excessive amount of orange, and it works. It works okay together. That I can handle. This this I can't handle.
All right, so we have that, and then I'm gonna spray down
All right.
here.
Let's do.
All right. I'm gonna put this down. All right, now I'm putting my blue on top of the orange on top of the blue, and we'll see what happens. CB. Hi, Hag always sounds so bad. That's Amy, if you don't want to call her Hag.
Her name is Amy.
She says, "Don't worry, I like it."
All right, let's see.
All right, let's see.
Yeah.
Okay, now here's the orange on top of the blue.
It looks like red, don't it? I mean, you can see like just by taking the spray stain straight out of that bottle, sprinkling it on.
Oh yeah, it's pretty. Yeah, it's
But see how yours looks really orange? This looks really red.
yeah.
It looks like blood splatters.
Okay, so this one here is the fluid acrylic paint, and then this one. This is the spray with the stencil. I don't think I'd use the spray and the stencil on a jelly plate because it bleeds through there too much. But this is the acrylic. See, now I like this blue and orange together. But I made sure the blue, that's blue acrylic paint on the bottom. I made sure it's dry. It was dry, and then I put the orange acrylic on top. But then this is the spray, which doesn't work for that technique. All right, let's try. Here, let's do a cleanup. Let's do a cleanup with this. Let's do this and this.
And see, when I'm wiping off what's left, you can see the color. And then it's a lot different than the color that directly comes down, so you can see that's mixed. That's the blue paint with the distress spray over top.
Okay, so did you use the pixie spray with the stencil?
I see a chicken or a rabbit or something right there. You see it? Ooh. There you go.
A little chicken head.
Maybe a rabbit, maybe a chicken. It's got the, I don't know, dog. Something. I'll leave it. I'll see what it turns into. I have fun with that.
Okay.
What haven't I tried? 5 minutes. Stamp.
All right, so that, cleaned up my stencil. Oh, that's not a bad cleanup print. And then you can see, you can see a little bit of the blue showing through. So this is a good layer.
Hi, Judy.
That's a good layer. Hey, Judy. What should we do? Okay, I do kind of like that. It's really subtle. You can see the leaves. And I think this is where I will soak up some of the spray with the paper towel. Bye. Oh, see you later. All right. Okay, so, all right. So that's kind of cool. I like that you can just subtly see the leaves through there. And that's just the cleanup from all that spray on the Gelli plate with the stencil. Okay. So what I want to do now, I want to let's do oxide spray. Let's do some oxide spray on the plate. And these we're supposed to shake side to side. Okay. Let's do oxide spray. I want to try and get these crusty bits up because once these crusty bits come up, they are going to be yummy.
All right, there's an oxide stamped on top of the acrylic paint.
Oh, see, I like that orange on top of the blue.
So there you go. So don't mix the sprays.
Yeah.
This is terrible. But this was the, whatever color this is. This was the speckled egg blue and then the distress oxide campfire. And that looks okay.
Oh, I like that. See how that orange pops? It's really orange looking on top of the blue.
Yeah, so I think I would only recommend the orange over the acrylic. I don't know about the rest.
Yeah, mix them.
This is the blue oxide. That's just stamp more kind of into the orange, which you can see the orange is like overpowers it. There's not too bad with just a few splashes of orange, but there it's like you can't even see the bird.
Okay, now here's the distress oxide on the Gelli plate with a pull. And that did clean up some of the orange, but it does, where the two colors mix, it does turn gray.
Yep.
See in the corners there, it does get that grayish color.
Yeah, I don't care for that.
Which a little bit of it.
Gray, but I don't think I care for that kind of gray.
No, a little bit on the sides isn't bad. Now here, this is fine because you've got more. There's just little bits and pieces of the orange coming up. All right, so I want to dry this, and then I'm going to use the stencil with the spray. And I'm going to put pixie spray on it and see how it works. All right, let's put that down. All right, let me put this off to the side.
That's strong stuff. Like I'm mixing the paint. Like you can see it mixing in with that. Bleh. That's ugly.
See, and that's where the whole, when you know about color theory and all that, where you know that those don't go together. I've
Hey,
got to
you
wait
are
till
the
I
one
do
who told
it.
me these look good together. That's all your fault. Or Tim, everybody's fault. I don't think I would have thought these two would look good together anyway. All right, there's the normal. Okay, so this is the distress ink. It's not oxide, so it looks more red.
Yeah.
And this is the oxide, looks more orange, and the one that's the regular ink pad looks more red. He's definitely more red, and he's definitely more orange.
Yeah. Yeah, but I like the oxide.
So if you wanted to have something that's a little red and a little orange, you could use these in conjunction, and you get that.
Okay, so I want to make sure this is dry. And you can see where it was like wet with, you know, different colors of paint and stuff, how it started to oxidize.
All right, so let's do 11:32. Okay, one more experiment. I gotta go. Let's do one more. Luckily, my doctor's office is close by. All right, let's do the orange down and then the blue over top of that.
That's the thing. You start playing, you don't want to leave.
I know, I feel like crud, so I know I gotta leave.
Well,
Oh,
tell
you
them
see,
to hurry up because you got to get back and play.
that's what I'm thinking. Hurry up, I'll come home, get the prescription later because they're always pokey anyway.
All right, let me get a stencil.
The orange down. Boy, the orange goes a long way compared to the blue.
Yeah.
Like I put that blue down, it really didn't go that far, and I put this orange down, it goes forever. So that's definitely a thinner paint.
Now that's the distress paint.
Yeah, so the orange is much more. This one's much more thin, and this one's much more thick. It's more thin. I guess it depends what they use to make up the color. Let's do stamp blue, stamp like we did the red on the blue, so let's do a little bit of blue on the orange, and vice versa.
All right, so I'm going to spray the pixie spray on my stencil. Hey, Michelle. Malia. Anybody else? Hey, Lori. All right. So.
Yeah, you can jump on and keep you company. I like that idea, Helen.
Oh, yeah. Eileen, you want to jump on and keep me company? That sounds good. All right. All right. Now what I'm going to do, I am going to use the orange spray. Which one did you like better? The distress spray, Colleen, over the blue? That was more orangey?
Yeah.
Okay. I think that's what I'm going to use. And I want to make sure this is stuck down.
Okay, that's that one.
And I'm just going to do light sprays because I'm going to try and get it to not go underneath the paper.
All right.
Okay. All right, this is stuck here. You know what? I'm going to... All right, there. Make sure you get the edges of your stencil when you're using the pixie spray.
Hold on.
There.
I just took black. I guess I have black ink on here. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
And restamp. Dominated the blue. Yeah, it's not even a fair test. Hold on. Go for it.
I do like how that blue looks like it's peeking up out of the orange, even though it's on top. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think that looks okay. That's the oxide on of the other oxide, the speckled egg with the acrylic.
Okay.
On there. It's not working.
All right. So here, what we're going to do.
Maybe this ink pad's weird. I haven't used it. Can't put it over here a minute.
All right. So I want to do light sprays. So I'm going to hold it up higher because I don't want it to be too wet when it hits the paper.
Okay, when I stamped this, the regular speckled egg, not oxide into the orange, it turns out blacky gray. When I do the oxide, it stays blue. When I do the regular, not oxide into the orange paint, it turns that color because there it is over here.
Okay, there's definitely a difference between the oxides and the non-oxide.
Yep, big difference. Because look how it reacted in the orange paint. It turned that icky color in the orange paint, and then this remained blue. This turned a yucky color. There's the blue. So that's.
I don't know, but look at this cool paper towel I have now.
That's interesting.
All right, let me do this. I'm gonna do this again. And I'm gonna put a piece of cardstock over this.
Hi, Tracy.
Hey, Tracy. Okay.
So that is interesting. That is the most interesting thing I think I've seen. What a big difference. Now you wonder what the difference between oxides and not oxides is. A really good example.
Yeah, it's like they're two completely different.
They are. Well, you can kind of also see this came down. I wonder, truthfully, are you that my ink pad is not working too good? That could be too.
Okay, so here's something. Here's a tip for Johnny and anybody else who wants to know what to do with the sprays and the stencils. I did my spray over the stencil, so I'm hoping when I pick it up, it didn't bleed through. I think it's going to be okay. But what you want to do is you want to pick up your extra ink that you've sprayed out and just take a piece of paper and put it on top. And now I've got a print here. All right, I think I'm going to do, let's see. Let's pull this back. Okay, I think I want a little bit more orange color. So I'm going to do one more layer.
Yeah, there's a big, wow. Yeah, so you can see that this is more of a blue, like a blue-gray. And that's why it probably turned out that icky color on the orange.
Yeah.
As you can see, like the difference between this oxide, this is the oxide, this is the other, well, you probably can't see them quite too far away. But, there's the oxide, right? And there's the non-oxide, and then up top, huge difference. So, but you can see the difference.
Hey, Jamie.
Yeah, there's quite a big difference. Interesting. I never really did a comparison between the two back to back like that before.
Well, there must be a lot of lurkers that Jamie knows. She said hello to the lurkers.
So
that's a first.
If you're going to put the blue over the orange, definitely use the oxide because it must be stronger.
Okay. All right. Now here,
And I felt like the oxide and the regular orange both went over to blue fine, but not vice versa. The orange, both the oxide and not, went over to blue fine because it's darker than blue, obviously. But because this is lighter, it's oxide only. So,
Okay,
I'm sorry. I gotta go.
okay, Colleen, good luck at the doctor. Hope he can give you some relief. Thanks for coming before.
You're welcome. Bye, everybody.
Okay.
Before you try it. Okay.
Okay, so I will. All right. So this is the oxide spray in blue on the paper. And then I went over, I put the stencil down, and then I did the oxide spray in orange. And what I did was I made sure the blue was dry, and I did 3 light layers. So I still kept that orangey color, but the 2 oxide sprays, they do want to mix. So keep that in mind. But I kind of like the color. It's different. But my tip for when you're doing stencils with the sprays, use the pixie glue, because like you can see what happened on the other one where I didn't have the pixie glue. It all just kind of smushed. This is without the pixie glue, and the spray wanted to run underneath. So if you have, especially with a finer stencil, use the pixie glue and make sure it's down pretty flat, and then do just a few layers of light sprays. All right, so that's the Distress Oxide spray. Now let me try a spray with the regular Distress spray that's not oxide. We'll see the difference of that. And here's the cleanup. I really like this. That's the cleanup with the Distress Oxide. And on the white paper, it gives like a really vibrant color. Okay. All right, let's try. Let me get a different stencil out. Alrighty. Okay, Bird, do you need to clean off the pixie after each use, or does it stay sort of tacky? Okay, what I find, I don't really need to clean the pixie spray off when I'm done, because after you do it a couple times, it just kind of dissolves. So if you're using it once and you put the pixie spray on, I usually don't wipe it off, but you can. It may stay a little bit tacky, but I usually use it enough, and I think as it sits there, I think the tackiness goes away. I'm not sure. But if you're worried about it sticking to anything after you use it, I'd say wipe it off. I've never wiped mine off. Let's see. Because I know when I do the, it's a little bit tacky, but it's not really sticking. And I think, because I use this a couple times and I put more spray on it, I do know when I'm using the pixie spray with the, when I'm printing stuff and I use it for as a carrier piece, on the carrier piece, I get two to three pieces of paper that it'll print on before I have to respray it again. So yes, it does stay a little bit tacky, but you can, I don't clean my stencils anyway. If you're somebody who cleans your stencils, I think you would want to wipe it off. But otherwise, if I don't clean this, it's not going to stick to anything. Does that help? Does that answer your question, Jamie? All right. Okay, let's get some more stencils. Let's see. Okay, here's a favorite. Okay, that's a fun stencil. Okay. Here's my, oh, here's another fun stencil too. Okay. All right, we'll play with these. All right, so I think what I'm going to do first is I'm going to use the regular oxide spray on white paper, and then we'll see the difference in the color. All right. Now I'm going to try it once. I'm going to do it once without using the pixie spray. So let's see what happens without the pixie spray. Bye, Jamie. Thanks for popping in. All right, that's the Distress Oxide. This is a regular Distress spray. Okay, so let's see. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to keep it a little pretty far away and just do some light sprays. Okay. Now, let's take another piece of paper. I want to pick up that excess. I want to pick up the excess spray that's on the stencil before I lift it up. So we'll put this on top. All right. And then see what we get here. Okay, that's kind of cool. I'd use that on a jelly print as a base of a jelly print or something. And then let's lift this up. Okay, so this worked pretty good without the pixie spray. And I just did light sprays from far away. Because what'll happen, let's see what happens here. I'll do it on the other side and see what happens here. If we do like a whole bunch of sprays, you know, where we really soak it. I bet this is going to come through on the other side too. All right. And then, yeah. So that's cool. I like how that looks. That is kind of cool. That's lifting up the excess spray, but then let's see what happens here. Not too bad, but you don't get as a defined, you don't get as, see how you can see the patterns more defined, keeping it further away from the paper with light sprays than going close and getting it more saturated. So, which this is cool too. So depending on the liquid that you want, and this is without the pixie spray. So let's see, let's do one with pixie spray. And also I want to see too with the pixie spray, if the pixie spray pulls up any of the paint from the dirty stencil, because I haven't had that happen yet. So we'll see what happens now. All righty. So we've got, all right. This looks like this looks like the cleanest. So I'm going to put some pixie spray on here. Make sure you get your edges. Stick that down. All right, so this is really, see, this isn't moving at all. And then let's do light spritzes from, I'm probably 10 inches up. Just light spritzes. Okay, then we want to clean off the excess spray from here. Put this down. Get that soaked up. So this spray really soaks into your paper, so keep that in mind. This is a cardstock, and you can see the ink coming through. Okay, I am using cardstock. This is probably, let me compare it. The smaller paper I was using was a 110. This might be a 110 cardstock. It's just some generic cardstock, though. I don't remember the brand. I just pick it up when I see it on sale. Okay, so that's cool too. That's the excess paint. Now let's see, because this does soak into the paper. Let's see. Okay, good. The paint, the leftover paint that was on the stencil did not stick to the paper. And using the pixie spray, I think it's just a little bit crisper than without the pixie spray. Let's see, where's the one? Okay, here's the one without the pixie spray. And here's the one with the pixie spray. So your lines are just a little bit more crisper. Less of the ink soaks through to the paper. All right, so those, I do like that. All right, now what haven't I used yet? I haven't used the ink pads. All right, and I haven't used the glaze. All right. Yeah, so I think the key with the sprays, because they are so wet, if you want more intense color, layers of light spray. Because if you get it too saturated, it's just going to soak into your paper and soak underneath your stencil. All right, let's do. All right, let's get, I'm going to use my cardstock. Okay, this is definitely 110 cardstock. This might be a little bit lighter. Okay, Deborah. She's doing the same thing. Stencil spraying. I've used up most of my stash of painted papers. Oh, fun, Deborah. I know. I need to do some mark making. I have not done mark making in a while. All right, so here's what I'll do. I'm going to do part of this with the oxide spray and the other part with the regular distress spray, and we'll see what happens. All right, so stick my stencil down here, press it down. What should we do? Let's do this. Where's my scissors? So has anybody else gotten their sprays to their new color yet? All right, now I'm going to do the blotting technique. This is a Stencil Girl Stencil Club stencil. from, I have it on upside down, from February of 2019. This is one of Mary Beth Shaw's designs. So I am a member of Stencil Club. I get a stencil every month. It's $25. You get 3 stencils, 3 different sizes, and by different designers. And that's $25, includes the postage. And I have to say, I have used almost every stencil. I may not use it right away, but I eventually end up using them. I like having them. Okay, now. Okay. Oh, yeah. Mary Beth is in Wonderlust. Oh, that's another thing. If anybody is interested in doing Wonderlust next year, they do have a promotion right now. And a lot of people are signing up. They had their first 2,000 people that sign up. Get the class for $99. And when the promotion is over, it's going to be $175. They filled up the 2,000 spots already, so they opened it up for another 1,000 to get the price at $99. So if you take Wonderlust, Patty, I know you do Wonderlust. If you're going to do it next year, try to get in on the low price now. Okay, so this isn't a technique I've done a whole lot. So is this the best way to do this, Eileen, where you just tap the dauber in and then rub it around on your... Okay. So how many people take different classes? Like who takes Wonderlust? And I also do Lifebook, which is willowing art. What is the stencil info? The stencil info, it's Stencil Girl Stencils. And if you go to their website, this one is part of their Stencil Club. It's only offered to club members. But if you go to Stencil Girls, this is one of Mary Beth Shaw's stencils. And you can look through she'll have, if you like her style, there's several stencils there. But the Stencil Girl Club is $25 a month. And every month, around the 15th of the month, they send out the new stencils, and you get 3 stencils for $25, and that includes postage. Spritz a little water on it. Okay, that's what I was wondering. Right onto the pad, Eileen. Spritz a little water onto the pad. Explain Wonderlust. Okay, Wonderlust is, if my mods could put up the link, that would be great. Wonderlust is a year-long class offered by, the website is Everything Art, and the main artist is Kasha. It's her and her husband for the past, I think, 5 years now, have offered a class. It's a course. It's a year-long course. It starts on January 1st. Then each week, once a month, Kasha is on with information and does a class with you. And then the other weeks are different guest designers. So on Friday morning, she posts the video every Friday with the guest designer for that week. And they do a lesson and go through their process of doing mostly an art journal page. I think there are some other little projects at art journal pages. But then it's 52 weeks of a different, either her or a guest designer giving you a lesson on some type of technique. And like Mary Beth Shaw is in it, Carolyn Dubie is in it. Lolly Meal is in it. I think Sean Petit. Picola just put up a link to the website. And it's, if you sign up now, it's $99. If you wait, it will be $175. And even at $175, it's worth it. I think, what did somebody say? They have 60 60 artists this year. And what I also noticed is if you sign up now, they have little, there's lessons. There's like pre-lessons to give everybody an idea of what's going on. So it's actually, I mean, there's stuff for you to do now, but it's fun. I've done it. I did it this year, last year. I've done it 3 or 4 years. I've signed up. And even if you don't work on, even if you don't do the art lessons, those videos, I mean, there's a lot of inspiration from the videos and just learning different techniques. Okay, yes, I will. When I'm done putting that on, I will spritz the water on. All right, so now I'm going to switch over to the oxide. Okay, Lifebook is Willowing, Tamara Laporte, and it's a similar thing. It's a year-long course with guest artists. A little different setup, but it's the similarity as the year-long course with the guest artist, and that's Tamara Laporte. Okay, so now I want to get another dauber so I don't mix those two up. Yeah, Eileen's taken it from the very beginning. I think she signed up every year. CB's done both of them. Eileen's done, and people have their preferences. You know, some people love Wonderlust, some people love Willowing. I enjoy both of them. And it isn't, and yes, with the Lifebook, there are, if you like meditation and stuff like that, they do have meditation lessons, but those are completely optional. Those aren't in every class. So, and then Helen just put up the link for Willowing. Okay, so here we go. This is, all right, so this is the Distress Oxide ink pad. I have to say these ink pads are very, very juicy, which is nice because I'm not having to put much, I'm not putting any water on there yet. Okay, so what I can see, I don't know if you can see the difference. The Distress Oxide or the Distress Spray is a little bit brighter, and the Distress Oxide spray is a little bit duller. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take, and I'm just going to spray this because it's not going to do anything to the Distress Spray. It's just going to affect the Distress Oxide. So I'm going to do some drips on the Distress Oxide part. And then I'll come in with my heat gun. And I can tell already, I love, what I like about the ink pads is the color, the variance of color that you get. Okay, so let me spray both. All right, I'll spray both. I really like that orange though. It's not gonna do, will it do much to the other one, Eileen? I don't think so. Oh, it might. It is making little watermarks on it there too. Huh. Okay, so if you put water on your distress sprays, you will get some watermarks. Interesting. Okay, Brooke likes Ray Messinger. Now, Messigman, does she do like a year-long class, or she just teaches different classes, Brooke? Yeah, I follow Ray on Instagram. I love her artwork. Oh, cool. Okay, now I have an idea what I'm going to do with the glaze. All right, now, okay, what I noticed too is this dries, the stencil's popping up. So the heat must dry up the stickiness from the pixie spray. Okay, so down here, this is the oxide, which is a little softer, duller color. And this is the regular distress spray up on top, which is a little bit more bright. Oh, Robin Marie Smith is one too. I like Robin Marie. I like that. I like it, but see the difference between the distress oxide and the regular distress spray? I like both of them. I think it's nice they give you all the different ones in one pack, because otherwise I don't think I would have bought all of them separately. But now that I have them, I do really like them. Okay, so that is really, I just love that effect. I love that. That's really pretty. Okay, so let me, this is the distress ink. Here's the distress oxide. Okay, so Ray is in Wonderlust this year. Okay, cool. Dina and Diane. Oh, wow. Kate Crane. Wow. She's picked up a lot of people. Thanks, Patty. Yeah, Kate Crane is good too. I follow her. Is she Gelli Arts or is she Gel? The other one. There's Gelli Arts and Gel Plate. They're fun. And the thing is, Brooke, what I like is I don't do the projects every week, but just watching the videos gives you inspiration and good ideas. You know, so I don't beat myself up if I don't do all the projects. Yeah, if I did, I'd be black and blue because I'm bad at finishing stuff. But just watching them and getting the ideas is really good. And it also, I tried a lot of different things that I wouldn't. Like I remember doing some lettering and using ink and stuff like that. That was last year. So it's fun. I enjoy them. Okay, so the Ray Messinger one was a year-long project for a few years, and they don't do it anymore. Okay. Last week I began spray painting some of my dad's old steel shelving units. How did that work out? Deborah, you were spray painting metal shelving units? I've been tempted to spray paint some shelves, but then I'm like, is this something I want to start? And then regret that I started. Yeah, you guys in your daily journals. I wish I could keep a daily journal, but I end up not being able to keep up with it, and then it makes me mad, so I don't even start it. But I would like to do, I need to get back to just my regular art journaling. I haven't done art journal pages in a while. Okay, so now let's use the glaze. And hey, Brooke, did you ever go back and get your nails done? I'm curious. I'm trying to let mine grow out and see if I can get them healthy again, but I'm getting really tempted to get them done. Oh, cool, Deborah. You'll be using them in your basement. Was it hard? Was it a pain, or was it a pretty easy process? All right. Yeah, what do we have here? Okay, here's my embossing stuff. Okay, here's my plan. Oh, don't bite them back. Mine are finally gotten to the point they're not breaking off anymore. They're not thin. You know how they get so thin from them working on them all the time? They're starting to get back. But I don't bite them, but I'm a picker. I'll pick them if they start breaking. Okay, here's my plan.
I don't understand. I'm a picker pick up if they start breaking.
Oh my God, that was Siri. I must have hit my watch. Okay, never mind, Siri. I must have bumped my watch. That was kind of funny. Out of all the things she could have said, it had to be that. That's kind of silly. Okay. I did confuse. Somehow that's not easy. That's pretty easy to do, is to confuse Siri, I think. All right. So, all right. Hey, Nana. All right. So I think we'll do. Ooh. That was weird. I like squirted out the side. All right. All right, so I just have this glaze on, not covering the whole thing, so we'll see what happens. There's a storm out there called Nana. Oh my goodness, we've had Laura, now we have Nana. I know there's a couple of them out there. I didn't know that was the name. Need a cool glue gun stencil for the gel plate. I've done that. I've done that before. Glue gun stencils for the gel plate. Those are fun, Brooke. All right, so let's do that. All right, I need to get a bigger sheet of paper. All right, so. Okay, so can you see where that's on and it's not on? Let me pour this back and then I'll flick more of this off. Get most of this back in. All right, let's do this. I want to get most of this off. No, but now I'm brushing all of it off, I think. All right, let's see what happens. Darn it. Okay. Okay, so what's the thing that you do so the embossing powder doesn't stick to your paper? See how it's sticking to the paper? I don't want it to do that. Is there some kind of magnetic sponge or something that you run over it? Okay, this is going to be loud for a second because I'm using my Seth Apter heat gun because it's hotter. It works quicker. Okay, all right. All right, heat gun. embossing buddy. Thank you, Brooke. I need to get one of those. So with the embossing buddy, you rub that on your paper and then you put your embossing fluid on, and then the embossing powder doesn't stick. Or cornstarch wrapped in muslin. Okay. Oh, the documented life. That was Ray Messinger's. Okay. Okay, so I rub before I stamp, and then I don't get all this excess stuff on here. Let's see if some of this comes off. Yeah. Okay, so can you see where the embossing glaze is a little bit shiny? And then just where the embossing glaze isn't, see it's flat. So it makes part of it a little bit more shiny. All right, this will be fun to play with. Okay, so we use the ink pads, we use the distress sprays, we use the embossing glaze, we use the acrylics. I have to say I really like this color. I really like this, and I need to get an embossing buddy and watch some videos. I don't know, Brooke. Is Johnny on today? Is Johnny going to be on today? I think Lena should be coming on at 1. And then what's Johnny doing today? Johnny, Junk Journal Shop has a stream on Monday afternoons where she showcases different artists with Etsy shops, and they come on and they show what they have in their Etsy shops. So it's been fun. We've seen a lot of different people. Okay, Brooke is off the hook. Okay, so who's having the card sale? I've been kind of out of the loop the past few days. I don't know what's going on. Brooke scampers away. Who, me? Okay, so who's having a card sale? So there's a card sale, and then Brooke's coming on. What are you there's a card sale, and Johnny will be on. What are you doing today, Johnny? Are you doing more showcasing? Are you going to do some arting? Bye, Brooke. Oh, D-stash. Oh, fun. I have everything that's okay. Johnny has everything. This is my last sale. Also, we'll have more of the vintage bags. This is your last D-stash sale, not your last sale ever. And then the playing card. Okay, it's playing card. There's a playing card sale. And you've got more vintage bags. Okay. Mina. I don't know who Mina is. Yeah, anybody, if you have the links, somebody put up Johnny's link and then the link to the playing card sale too. And then Lena's link, because I think Lena will be coming on at 1. No, it's not your last sale ever. No way. We wouldn't let that happen. Oh, fun, Johnny. That's fun. Who is Johnny? Right, Eileen? Yeah, like we all know Johnny too well. Oh, that's fun. I'll be interested to see what you do, Johnny, because I enjoy your channel. I like that you have a nice selection of stuff that you sell. I like watching you work on your journals that you make too. So hopefully you'll keep doing that too. Okay, and is Lena here? Is Lena lurking? Lena is Miss Linux 2010. Let me get her channel link. She usually comes on at 1 o'clock on Tuesday. And she's also been doing some fun stuff. She did Kathy Arbor's class, and her painting turned out awesome. And then she did another one, which was great. Okay, let me get this. There we go. Okay. Copy. Paste. Okay, here's Lena's channel. She should be on at 1 o'clock today. If not, look up some of her videos that she's done the past few weeks, and she'll be back next week. But I think she'll be there today. There's Lena's link right there. Okay, Eileen should be happy. I have a huge mess on my desk to clean up, but I have to say I love the new Timmy colors. I like that remember when his colors were more dull and not very vibrant? I like that he's doing more vibrant colors. Add some speckled egg. Where should I add the speckled egg? Okay, here, this seems so grainy now with that. Let me see if I can get this off. What should I do? Speckled egg. Should I do the speckled egg? Let me get another. Oh, here. Let me do this. And put this on top and see what happens. Let's just try this over here. Okay, and Helen just put up the link to Johnny. The dye ink. What am I supposed to do with the dye ink? This stuff, you mean? Ugh. You're welcome, Janet. Thanks for popping in. No, the E-pad. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. The oxide or just the regular? Probably just the regular. I think the oxide might be too light. We'll do both. I'll start with the... Okay, let's see what we get. You know what? I'm getting another stencil. This is all sticky. Let me get a different stencil to put on top of that. Hold on. Let's see. All right, let's do this. All right. Let's do. All right, so this is, oh, I like this. Yeah, the white spaces. Okay. Oh, see, I like that. I like that blue and the pink. But you know what? Now I need to, I think I need to mist my pad because it's a little bit dry. There. Ah, there we go. That's what it needed. Okay, cool. See, I like that. I do like these colors. All right, now let's do the Distress Oxide up here. I bet this one's even lighter. Let's do that up here. Let me get, ooh. Okay, so the Distress Oxide ink pad is lighter. And the regular Distress Oxide is a little, now it's just the opposite. That's the one that's kind of grayish looking. And again, here, this is a good example where it would help to use the pixie spray because then your stencil doesn't shift, but see the difference? That's kind of a soft, powdery blue, and this one's a little bit grayer and a little bit darker. Okay, let's do some of this over here. Ugh. Okay. Let's do, all right. This is another Stencil Girl stencil from the Stencil Club. This is May's Stencil Club stencil. You get 3 sizes. You get like an 8x10 or a little bit bigger, and then a 6x6 and a 4x4. And this was the little 4x4, which I've used this stencil a lot. See, that's really cute. That's a cute stencil. I like that stencil. Let's go. Let's do this down here. Hey, Chili, you're back. Uh-oh. I got some of, I mixed up my ink pads. I don't know if that's, okay, I really like this stencil. Let's do this over here. Okay. All right, there we go. That's the robin's egg with the orange. Okay, yeah, I do like these colors. Not something I would have picked, but then when I had seen it together on that tag, I just really liked it. So I think this would be pretty to have the whole background a light blue and then that pop of orange on top of it. I'll have to play around with this, but I do like that. I do like it. All right, anybody, you guys have any questions about anything? Oh, Juanita had a doctor's appointment too. We played with our Tim Holtz, his new color crackling campfire. We used the ink pads, we used the sprays, we used the embossing powder, and we used the acrylic paints. So yeah, go back and watch, Juanita. Colleen was here earlier. We had a lot of fun. But then she had to leave for a doctor's appointment, so... You're welcome, Eileen. Thanks, mods. Thanks, Eileen. Thanks, Helen, CB, all my mods. And if there's no questions, I'm going to get out of here and go have some lunch and then come back down here and play and then clean up my mess. You're welcome, Lynn. Thanks for being here. And if anybody has any questions about the tag swap, please email me. It's kathleenberg59@gmail.com. You're welcome, CB. And then Friday, maybe we'll talk about the fabric swap. So we'll do that on Colleen's. You're welcome, Deborah. Thanks for being here. Bye, Kimberly. I'll look for your tags. Tracy, thanks. Okay. Bye, everybody. Thanks for coming. We'll see you next week. And hopefully Lena will be on at 1 o'clock. We'll see you there. All right. Bye.